Pakistan cricket and U-turns. It's almost symbolic now, like the U-turn on Haris Rauf, their bowler. And now the biggest U-turn has come via one of their most potent fast bowlers. After Imad Wasim announced his decision to come out of retirement over the weekend and made himself available for Pakistan's T20 Cup squad, the big bomb dropped with pacer Mohammad Amir announcing his return to international cricket as well. Amir, who retired 4 years ago, has made himself available for the Pakistan World Cup campaign. Taking to Twitter, in fact, formerly Twitter, now known as X, this is what the cricketers said.
Life brings us to the point where at times we have to reconsider our decisions. There has been few positive discussions between myself and the PCB, where they respectfully made me feel that I was needed and can still play for Pakistan. After discussing with family and well-wishers, I declare that I am available to be considered for upcoming T20 World Cup. I want to do this for my country as it comes before my personal decisions. Donning the green jersey and serving my country has always been and will continue to be my greatest aspirations.
Mohammad Amir says he had a positive discussion with the Pakistan Cricket Board, the PCB. This is the same PCB which has been in the news for all the not-so-positive things now, all of which we've always brought to you here on First Sports. But just a quick recap, it all, of course, started with the tussle between former captain Babar Azam and Shaheen Shah Afridi. And after a poor 2023 World Cup run, it resulted in Babar leaving the captaincy and everyone getting sacked. Things should have ended there, but not when it is about Pakistan cricket. Haris Rauf's central contract termination over disciplinary grounds followed, which, by the way, they have made a U-turn on, as we mentioned. So he's back in the fold and welcomed into the scheme of things. And just when PCB was aiming to set an example and set a plan, a roadmap for the future, former team director Mohammad Hafiz was sacked from his position. And if that wasn't all, we are now hearing the rumours that T20 captain Shaheen Shah Afridi may not be the captain for the World Cup. Want to know what's funnier though? PCB chairman Mohsin Naqvi saying he isn't sure either.
Even I don't know who the captain will be. Whether Shaheen continues or a new captain comes in will be determined after the fitness camp. There are a number of technical factors we will consider, the detail of which I do not want to go into. We want a long-term solution, whether it's Shaheen or a new man, and then we intend to stick by that man, instead of just changing a captain just because you lose a match or captain.
Another U-turn in captaincy appointment too, so no coach, and now we don't know who the captain could be at the World Cup too. This recent statement clearly tells you the uncertainties that lie in the Pakistan camp. And so Amir saying he's had a positive discussion is clearly ironical. But maybe the cricket board is seeking a revival of sorts. And if Amir is selected for the T20 World Cup, it will be a big boost for the Pakistan side because, let's not forget, Amir has been part of all of Pakistan's success at ICC events. Amir was with the 2009 T20 World Cup squad and won the 2017 Champions Trophy title with Pakistan. Amir's talent has never been a question. He has always been a part of he was also part of the Pakistan Super League and has been impressive in his campaign there. But his Caribbean League, Premier League or the CPL performances is what makes him a contender for World Cup, as the 2024 World Cup will happen in West Indies and the USA. Mohammad Amir, while playing for the Quetta Gladiators in the 2024 season, that's PSL, picks 10 wickets in 9 games at an average of 28. But in CPL, Amir has taken 43 wickets at an average of 14.39. That's impressive and has been economical too, with an economy under 7. But what's curious is why the sudden change of heart, because when Amir announced his retirement almost 4 years ago, he did so on the back of a bitter fallout. This is what he said in an interview after his retirement.
I'm leaving cricket for now because I'm being mentally tortured. I don't think I can bear such torture. I've borne lots of torture from 2010 to 2015, for which I served my time. I've been tortured by being told the PCB invested a lot in me. I'll just say 2 people invested in me, Najam Sethi and Shahid Afridi. The rest of the team was saying we don't want to play with Amir. Recently, the atmosphere that has been created means I get taunted all the time by being told I don't want to play for my country.
He upset quite a few people with that statement, but Amir has not been able to stay away from controversies in his career either. He's had a series of stop-start phases in his career so far. In fact, like in 2010, where Amir was involved in a spot-fixing scandal. It was massive, and that happened during the Test series against England. He, along with Mohammad Asif and the then captain Salman Butt, were found guilty of those allegations. The result was Amir had to serve a 5-year ban from international cricket. He was in fact targeted not just by Pakistani fans then, but also by his teammates. So clearly Amir had called time on his career owing to all of this turmoil. So why the sudden U-turn? Because it is not going to be smooth. Just recently, during a PSL game, Amir was taunted by a section of fans who goaded him, calling him a fixer. And he broke into a heated exchange with a fan because of this. There will be more of this, which he won't be able to counter and shouldn't either. After all, the focus is to play and perform. But if all does go to plan and he is in fact selected for the T20 World Cup, what a sharp bowling unit that Pakistan team would look. Thanks to the many U-turns, Haris Rauf, Hassan Ali, Shaheen Shah Afridi, Mohammad Amir. What a dream lineup that looks like, and a threat to many batting lineups the world over. Amir in fact has tormented many Indian batters during his earlier campaigns against them. But Pakistan and fast bowling have always stood the test of time. So the last World Cup though didn't see that coming to a fiery spell. Maybe this one coming up would change all of that.